Oh wow, exactly 450. It's probably better to put the multi first because it'll keep procking. This could proc, but I don't know how likely. Holy shit. Oh, right. Right. It disables the very large blind. There's my rock. Oh, really? Now I could re-roll the boss blind and hope for something better, and that's probably the best thing because I need every Joker. Oh, this one's gonna be could be a little tricky. It's probably better to put the multi first because it'll keep procking. This could proc, but I don't know how likely. Holy shit. Oh, right. Right. It disables the very large blind. Oh, wow. Exactly 450. Bye, bitch. I overshot that. Oh. Oh, Anyway, unfortunately, this run is over. I'll get something, but I don't think we're getting $3 grand. Nope. Holy shit. In the water you go, buddy. He thought he was hiding. Oof, got that heart. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, I really did hit you good. Damn. Okay. Like, I get that hit like that, but is that normal? It doesn't even show that it penetrated. It's just... Hold on. Can I get a 10? Oh, even better. Yep. Let's get me a royal flush. What is up, everyone? Old Will Scrub here. We are back with more of the Rent the Boat missions in Fishing Planet. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're doing the smaller fish. So I need... I need these. That should work. I need 2 setups of this. Cool. Okay. Oh, it's weighing no more than 11 pounds? Yeah, it's still fine. We're just gonna go... over here. Because this spot, I know it's like just a ton of smaller fish. And it's over here. So I gotta go... start. Let's get over there. So this spot is where the first mission was. So I can pull it up. This is the maintenance mission. You get jack mackerel and Japanese anchovy, and it was perfect for here. So let's get in the spot and I can start fishing. I'm assuming that if we're doing a small one, there's probably a medium one and one a little bit bigger. I see my markers out in the distance, so we're doing good. We're almost over them. Let us do that. Let me move the boat forward a little, just so I can get out of the way. This should be perfect. About half out there. Okay, cool. I was using float. I wasn't using bottom. So I'll see how this goes. Not sure how this will do because, like I said, I was doing float fishing. I wasn't doing bottom. So I think what I'll do is I'll also grab this rod. I'll grab this rod. Where are... Let's grab this squid jig. Well, that's really light. Never mind. Oh, that's so bad. Well, something did hit that, so that's good. Which plug is on here? 6L? Okay. Uh, let me... I don't think I have anything too small. Okay, I'm not sure which one's going on. This one. Okay, we got one. Well, there's one. I'm going to change the bait. What was I using here? Sea worms for you. Oh, sea worms for both of you. Should be fine for those. Do I have anything small? Wait, do they take anything other than bait? I mean, they do, but I just don't know what. What do you take? Oh, you take squid jigs. Okay. That is interesting. You only take baits. You don't take lures. Okay. Uh, you take pilkers, bucktail. Oh, wait, you take bucktails, huh? Do you take bucktails too? Or do you take soft baits? Wait, that was the wrong fish. Uh, you both take worms, grubs. I think I might have some stuff. Nothing small though. Can I buy them here? Nope. Okay. I forget they're over here. Then I will take... Let's just try this too. Got another one. Not getting anything on this, and that's fine. I will go back to the sea worms. Did not want that dropping. Oh, it's actually on the first one. Okay, cool. Did you just tell me the strike was done too early? How, how was it done too early when... Okay, whatever. That's just really weird. Probably should have brought some float rods. I don't have any. So let me leave and get the float rods because that's float rods are what I want. Uh, was it was it this one? Yes. So so I need another Phoenix and Big River combo. Okay. Well, I still have all the wine. Okay, that's fine. Just find it funny, right? It's like the line is too strong for the reel. The reel's 19, the line's 19. Okay, let's get the hooks on. Let's get that there. No, I'll get another regular bobber. Let me get a couple of these. Okay, so those bobbers are too. Those bobbers are too strong. Okay, I guess I have to go stick to regular size bobbers, which is whatever. Here, let's get two pear-shaped ones. Oh, it took the hook off? Okay. Okay, we should be fine now. I could get a third one if I wanted to, but I think I'm fine. All right, let's go. Damn. The fast travel for this is an hour. Oof. Even when you leave the map, that's really weird. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to take the long way. Now, question, is that for every navigation marker? Like if I wanted to fast travel. Yeah, it's for everyone. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that. I knew there was a time limit, or like a cooldown. That I knew. But I thought it was kind of like when you're fast traveling, not fast traveling, but when you're doing the time of the day skip. Technically, if you leave and then you come back, you can do it again. It's a new day. I thought it was the same thing here. Guess not. Now, it's a long trek over there. So I'm not going to go there. I'm actually going to go to this first marker. So I think that first marker... Let's let this go, and then I'll check my map. Yeah. Got some re-squids over here. That's a little too big, but we do have this here, so that's good. That's where I'll go then. That's weird. I did not think that it would be full time like that. I thought maybe leaving, coming back would be fine. Guess not. So that means that, like, with the other missions after this, it's probably gonna take a little bit to get to places. That is that's fine. It is what it is. I'm gonna take a little break from Fishing Planet. Not all the time. I'm gonna be doing Fishing Planet probably next week, Friday and Saturday. But Monday and Tuesday, or Monday and Wednesday next week, that's gonna be a little different. I don't know what it is yet. But just to break things up so it's not always Fishing Planet. Although I do know that the new location is out on PlayStation. So that I know, or it's going to be out tomorrow. Should this be 20 inches? Why was it 4 inches? Hey there, Wingnut. Major, no, not Helldivers 2. I would have to have Helldivers 2 for that. That's weird. I was set at 4 inches. Now here I might want to go a little deeper, but let's just sink to the bottom and see what happens. No, it can't be, Major. My day, it's going. Like a lead balloon. How's your day been going? And no, it can't be arranged, Major. Nice try. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to throw down there. That is not what I wanted to put down there. Where are... I wanted you down there. And actually, this is deep, so I should probably drop this. Let's do 46 inches. Let's go like this. How's it going, Devan? 46 inches should be fine. Been up since 11 p.m. I know what that's like. That's not what I wanted to do. It is 8:30 p.m. That's also not what I wanted to do. There's something on here. Yes. I saw the bobber moving more than it should have been. Hello, little buddy. That's a little far. Let's get this there. Stop the line out there. Oof. Flip it there. Oh. That dinged for the second one. That's the one thing I do wish that the bullet rods would ding when they're in a rod stand. What's the matter, Major? What's with the damn it? Don't. Let's throw sort of bottom rod out there too. We'll just chill here. Nope, it can't. Sweet, got another one. This mission's not so bad. Just hunt for. That's too far. Just hunt for squid, the mackerel, the anchovy. Put a number 4 hook with some sea worms, and you're good to go. Nope, Major, can't be. Which is okay. I mean, you should see like how much of a backlog I have. It's pretty insane. How long have I played Fishing Planet? On this account, 550 hours. On PC, maybe 10. On PlayStation, uh, over 2,000 hours. See, I'm busy all the time, and so it's great when you have a game that you can pause. almost missed that one. But it's great when you have a game that you can pause. That's why I play a lot more single player games nowadays. I used to play a lot of multiplayer. My backlog got really, really bad. Most Mostly because of depression. Like, it makes me buy stuff. And then I was buying stuff not just for me, but for others. There's a link where you can see like how much money you spent on Steam. And I think I've spent more money on Steam giving stuff away than I have for me. And I have like, I don't know, 600 things on Steam. Most of it's back. Oh, got another one. Oh, we got two. Like I said, this mission's not bad. This mission's pretty good. I only had bottom rods. I didn't have my float set up with me. But you can use any float setup, and you need it for like the first mission too. Mine was, I used to be in a lot of early competitive esports. I stopped because I didn't like how it made a lot of people toxic while I also worked in a toxic environment. So I quit because it's just like, it just wasn't worth it. I didn't want to like go from a toxic work environment to home to play in a toxic work environment. I will say the only like upside really playing with others on Fishing Planet is if you're in a club, because then you get an XP boost. As long as you're playing with a club mate. And I think the more club mates you play with, the more your XP is. I believe that's the way it goes. For the most part, I do like the private rooms. I've spent so many hours, hundreds of hours in Weeping Willow. So I have no problem doing the carp fishing and then helping people if they need it. Okay, second one went. I should have got two different colors so I can easily tell which one's which. Add 30 to that. I was around when dinosaurs were born. cast that back out. But yeah, this mission's actually probably one of the easiest ones. The first one is the same, it's easy. It's just they really don't tell you what you can use. But the first mission and this mission are basically the exact same. You can use the exact same setup and you'll be fine. Just use sea worms on a number 4 hook, either float or bottom, and you'll be fine. I'm getting hosed right now with RNG. I'm going to reposition these rods. Here we got one. Get to it. Just need one more. Now I think I have... Oh, no worries. No worries at all. Have a good night. I think I have locations for the next mission. Well, at least I have setups for the next mission, I believe. Because someone gave me some information on what's coming up. Although technically it should be easy, because like if this one's small, the next one's probably medium. So I could probably go to the north and do the giant. Where are they? They are north of me. The Trevally? Where are you? Over here. Yeah. That's probably where I gotta go next. I was a little farther out than I wanted, but that's okay. Oh, Major, if you ever decide to play the game, you are earning drops for the game right now. Part of their anniversary Twitch drops. It's 10 for 10. It's, let's see. You'll be earning, I forget how much. 108,000 credits, 27 bait coins, bonus navigation buoy, lures, bait for various locations. You'll also be earning 24-hour pond passes for the waterways. And the drops will work for Xbox, PlayStation, probably PC, like Steam and Epic. I think they're trying to work on getting the drops for the Switch to work. There we go. The last one. Oh, we got the jawfish. Okay, cool. Fish Finder 360 small catch. Focusing, done. You also get tons of XP and cash doing missions. So it's another way that people can level up. Is just do a lot of missions. Mid-sized calibration. Prepare for another Fish Finder 360 calibration by targeting fish to weigh between 44.1, which is funny. You did 44.1. Well, I know you're European, so that doesn't surprise me. Us dumb Americans, we probably got confused. There's probably like some emails about that. And 132.3 pounds. Fine-tuned ability of the Fish Finder 360 to accurately detect and display medium-sized fish. Okay. Like this one, it'll be worth 12,500 XP, 50,000 cash. That's the strike I missed. Oh no, I lost one lure or one bait. Oh no. Oh, hold on. What do those fish like to eat? Because maybe I can set up gold shrimp, crab, oh, finger mullets. Okay. I think I have everything. Okay. So that, like I said, I have to go north. Oh, my anchor was still down. Okay, it's gonna take some time. I do find it weird that if you travel to a buoy, there's a time limit on every other navigation buoy. I get why they did it, but it's still really weird. Probably don't need to do an hour. Probably don't need to do an hour though for each one, or total in general. Like I can see if you have navigation buoys and you're bouncing back and forth, yeah, okay. Maybe have each one on their own specific cooldown. Go to that island. If I remember, you have to be careful on the left side of that island because it's actually really shallow and the boat gets stuck. Because it's probably like 3 feet deep. Hey Monica, how's it going? About the same. I gotta put some bait. I'll wait till I get there because I don't know what size hook I need. Oh wait, I do. They were using the saltwater curved hooks for these, which I don't have. But I could probably use the other deep sea hooks. We'll see. Well, the first mission was actually the small size one. That was pretty easy. Oh, I have pilkers. I was just gonna throw some bait out there too. Getting there. This thing is slow, but we're getting there. And I'm going here because I just know how this place is. Plus, I have a feeling they're going to want something bigger. And this whole, like, area is pretty much used for a lot of the bigger fish, so... I'm going to stay on this side of the island. Okay. Let us anchor off here. Pop these finger mullets down. Yeah, I know they like pilkers. Let me look at my map. I have a marker. Which one did I use? I used the blue single hook. Okay. That's easy. So I can put that on this one. Did I use the 4 or the 5? Should have looked at that. I used the 4. Okay. Oh yeah, I need a new... So what? I'll put the 12s on. That should be fine. I hope. And like I said, I'll just chuck these out. That's a little farther than I wanted. Let them drop. We're ready. Oh, we got something. Hey, we got one. Here we go. Perfection. So at least I know I'm in the right spot. Now, if the medium size or mid size is up to 132 pounds, I don't want to know what the bigger size will be. Could have probably got closer to the island. But hey, I mean, if I'm catching them, that's all that matters. Let's cast this way. Reposition some of these. All right. I'm going to take a little break. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. I'm not going to do anything with the mission until I come back. All right. Sit tight. We'll be.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's inside. Ooh. Right, we're at 219. We gotta get to 9. Here's my rock. You. That's a shoe? Okay. Got bright. Oh, fuck. He even quite likes the box. We're not on the green, but they want rough and green, so that's fine. George chipped it right in. He thought he was hiding. Oof, got that heart. We're getting some good cards. Oh, wow. Hold on. Can I get a 10? Oh, even better. Yep. Let's get me a royal flush. All right, we're at 219. We gotta get to 95. What the? What the? 30 by 4? 90 by 10. It's cutting it close. But I don't think I'm gonna get 12 grand out of this. Oh my god. Bye, bitch. I just have to figure out what game I want to do after. Oh god. You okay, damn, bro. Oh my god, seriously, what the oh shit. Is he T-posing? Two shots to take him out.
Arrived at your destination.
I love the shotgun. Alrighty. Back at it again. That's right, I was holding the bait. Swap this back out. Now these setups are working, it's just my spot is pretty bad. Let me... Oh, I actually have this too? I didn't know that. I just saw it said switch mode and I was like, oh, okay, what's that? Let's go for the... Wrong button. Let's go for the tip. The island over here. Let me pull the rods out so I can get there a little faster. Oh, that sailboat. Oh yeah, we're stuck. I thought we got out of it, just not. Like I said, it's pretty shallow there. See how over here is? I don't even know how deep it is. So we'll see by the bottom. Oh, that's not deep enough. Only 6 feet. I mean, you know, I could go to the original marker I have. It'll just take a little bit of time because you got to get around everything. So let's do that. Do have birds. Oh, we must have hit another low spot. Yeah, you can go ashore. Oh, we are really listing here. I think we're free. Okay, see my marker. So we'll go there, chuck stuff out, see what's up. Yoink. Okay, 37 feet down. Pull out the pilker and pray. And let's let this drop a little more. Did get something hit it, but nothing got stuck, got hooked or anything. Okay. Are you serious? Missed it by that much. It needs to be 44.1. It's 44.088. I wonder if these hooks are too small. Let me go to the next size that I have. See what these are. It's a little far out. But you know, I really don't care. As long as I get something, I'm not that disturbed. I was supposed to go farther with that. It's funny. I go farther with one and not as far as with the other one. It is so bright. So seeing like the gauge, not that easy. Let me, I sized that hook up. Let me size this one down. What does barbless 8 look like? Do have other pilkers I could try. You're down here. Could try these minis. Okay, we got something, but this is way small. Oh, this is probably a squid, isn't it? We got a unique. That is hilarious. Okay. I was just like, oh, this thing is a squid, isn't it? And it's like, oh, yes. And it's a unique. Okay. So obviously that's probably too small. What would a bigger hook look like? I mean, at this rate, I might as well just do trolling. Tunas. I could try different baits. What else do you guys like? Gulf shrimp, crab, sardines, mackerel, anchovy, flying squid, medium fish strips, large fish strips. So let's do the medium and large. Let's see what these do. I'll put medium on this one, large on the other. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Well, let me, since I already had this and I already moved it, let me pull this one out and change the bait. Do some large fish strips on this one. Okay, we have two fish. On the bigger side. Okay. So that works, as did that hook size. So let's let this drop and then I'll swap the hook size on the other one. So I need the 13. Okay. Here. Done. That's farther than I wanted it. Way farther than I wanted. Okay, this is something. I don't think it's 40 pounds though. No, only 27. No, I'm assuming like if you were trolling. Okay, because I don't think you have to have your boat off with this one. So if you were trolling, pretty easy. I mean, you can go and get some of the bigger fish. The only problem is you're gonna catch some fish that's over 130 pounds. Well, 132.3. So you might not get the fish you want, and you'll be overweight. You could go for mahi. It's probably not a bad idea too, but if you have a good spot for these buddies, just go for this. Okay, nice little narrow barred. Plus, like I said, I think after the meeting we're gonna do a big one or a large, and we're probably just gonna have to be doing some tuna trolling anyway. Unless they want like really specific for size, because then I'll probably have to go for the grouper. And I think I do have a spot for them. I just never went to it. And if that's the case, like if they're gonna want over 200 as like the base, then yeah, I'll probably have to go for the grouper. And they probably will. Because the first one was nothing over 11 pounds, and now this one's 44 to 132. So like this small is 33 pounds more. So it might be time to go and check out the grouper spot. Something keeps messing with my stuff. Ooh. Right, let me reposition some of these things. Just drop. I'll put this one a little to the left. Actually, put this one a little to the right. Because this was the right rod. All right, let's try this again. Let's let this fully hit down, and then I'll reel from there. I seemed to do better last time. There we go. Wonder if the hook size might be too big. I was using 12s, then nothing. Then I was using 13s, got a couple, and then now nothing. And it keeps messing with it. Maybe it's a little too big. I don't know. And then we get something. Well, they've hit the large. This is now 2 times, and not the medium. That's a good size. 107 pounds. Okay. So this size works. It's just they don't like the mediums right now, or at least in this location. Even though they do take them, I've only had them hit the large. So I'm going to swap to that hook and put the large fish strips. See what happens. Maybe nothing will happen. Maybe it won't hit it. That's okay. We only need 2 more. And then we'll be on to the next mission. Guess doesn't want it right now. Okay. Oh, oh, never mind. One more. Oh, that's way out there. Not where I wanted that to go. Ideally, I'd like it to be about 70, 75 feet. 80's fine. Okay, 77. Cast off to the left. Just one more, and we're probably, like I said, probably onto on a large one. Because we did a small one. This is mid. Oh, oh. This is mid size. If they, depending on the weight they want, if they want it really big, I do have a grouper spot. I just haven't been over there. Okay, we got something. Hey, done. Mid-sized cow. Well done. You definitely calibrated the fish finder 360 for medium-sized fish. Big fish fine-tuned. Gear up for the ultimate fish finder calibration by targeting the largest fish in the waters. Oh, they do want groupers. So catch Pacific bluefin, bluefin tuna, yellowfin tuna, giant grouper, and striped marks. Do you have to catch them all, or just any? After successfully landing these giants, return to the port administrator to activate the Fish Finder 360 on both your tablet and the rented boat. Oh, okay. So I can catch any of them by trolling or with a bottom rod. Alrighty, it looks like we're gonna have some fun. Because, oh boy. Trolling and bottom. They have to be 200 pounds? Alrighty. that's where I have to go. For grouper, anyway. I don't think I can navigate. Oh, okay, it's been an hour. Cool. Okay, let's get to going then. Yeah. The one that writes the green job fish don't eat that. Oh, let's not hit that. And then they want trolling as well. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we're gonna be doing some trolling. I don't know if I'm gonna get that today. I'm assuming I should probably go to the north of the island. That one, like, little waterway seems pretty good. Yeah, I heard from someone that this is like a really good spot. We're gonna find out. I have no clue. Should see the buoy soon. A little marker. I should probably take the anchor off. And then let's see, what do you like? Japanese spiny lobster, gutted fish, large fish strips. Okay. I don't think I could do the spiny lobster because I think that is a higher level, maybe 90. I don't know. Baits, saltwater baits. That's for. So they're Bitcoin only right now. I'm assuming it's probably a higher level and you probably can't buy them here. It's Large fish strips will work. Crab will work. Okay, but we're probably gonna need a bigger hook. So, what hooks do they go up to? You know what? Let's do a 14 and a 13. Yeah, let's do a 14 and a 13. We'll see how these go. I have no clue how deep this water is, but it seems like it's pretty deep. It's going slow. Oh, wait, if this is like that job fish, then these are probably like 300 feet. And I think besides the trophy sinker, which I don't want to lose any more trophy stuff, so I'm not going to use it. But besides that trophy sinker, I think this is the best sinker I can get right now. Isn't this like 250 feet or 300 feet, something like that? Let's see. 255. And I think, like I said, this is the best sinker I can get. It's not until 86 that you can get the pyramids. Especially once you get into like the bigger ones. Let this drop. See what's down here? Wherever this is, it's pretty big. This thing is just straight down. This is a fight. And this ain't no like 50-pound thing. And it's straight down, too. I'm just hoping that it's over 198 pounds, but I have a feeling it's probably just slightly below that. Then again, it could be, a grouper. I don't know. I heard that you can catch them here, that this is a pretty decent spot, but I've just never tried it yet. I still think the trolling is going to be the hardest, just because you get a lot of fish that are like 100 pounds that you think are big because they hit so hard, but they're really not. I could tell you it is something really big, because if it was a yellowfin, they would have taken off in a certain direction already. But this thing is just staying at the bottom. And it's really hard to like bring it up, because it's trying to stay down there. Now, as far as trolling, I mean, I could get lucky. I did get a unique yellowfin the other day. But the thing that's going to be odd is it says landed, and I don't know if that counts. Like, oh, don't tell me something's hitting that rod too. If something hits the other rod, I'm not going to deal with it. You could juggle between two rods. You could juggle between 5. But it gets kind of hectic. And if you know you have something really, really, really big, like this thing, you probably don't want to risk losing something. Oh, here we go. It's not. That's the amount of fight. And I knew it wasn't before it came out, because you would see like one of the bottom rods go up. But that's how much fight 127-pound puts up. Oh boy. I like how strong your dude is too, because it's just like one arm hold it. Bottom fish. Mission accomplished. Oh, this must have been one of the other things. Okay, so we have a bucktail, 1 3/4 ounce, 6/0. Oh, that's the black one, which is usually, well, not usually, it is. It's bait coin for the black ones. I think what I'll do is crank this up. Turn the engine on, but leave it there. I'm just going to get pulled around, so I'll do it like I normally do trolling. But this way I could just go back to the boat, give it some throttle, we'll move around. But man, that was only 127 pounder. It put up that much of a fight. Ooh, I'm going to be here for a bit. Oh wait, I know this thing gave me like a notification about the bait. I don't know if I missed it or not. Could have been bait was too. Yeah, that was probably just a pull too far away. That is way too far out. Bring this about 70 feet. Let it go from there. But this was a good thing because this is a spot for grouper. The bait was pulled too far away. The fish is gone. I'm not pulling the bait. Thank you. Should be hitting the bottom. Yep. And we leave it there. I guess I'm not going to have any information right now. I'm also thankful that they only want 2 of each. Because these things are going to put up a really big fight. I have a feeling this is probably another young one. It's just not as big. Because even though it's fighting a little bit weaker or a little bit differently than the first one. Oh, I guess there was a strike on the other one. Which means we probably lost the bait on that one. Which is fine. I have a bunch. I could buy more. I'm sorry, there's a second rod. I can't help you. I don't want to lose this. So I guess the bait stays on. Oh, that's right. It's just a strike timeout. The fish didn't escape. This was putting up a much more of a fight than it was before. Yeah, you can always see if it's like a mission fish. Because when you pull it out, like if it weighed 198.42 or higher, like you'll see that. But because it doesn't update as it's coming out, then you didn't get it. Alright, I need to pull this rod out. I want to size this hook down to the 12. See how that does. But I also need to reposition the boat. Are you on PC, console? What are you on? Okay, so console. It's a button configuration. Don't remember which one. Hold the right stick in, so hold R3. So there's two cast types. One's that little toss out thing, and then there's the full cast. So if you hold R3, so I don't think it does it for this. It'll probably do it with my float setup. But if I hold it, it'll do this cast thing. And then, because this is the cast you're using right now, most likely it's probably this. And then if you hold the right analog stick in, it'll do the full cast. So then you get as far as you want. Well, as far as your rod and reel can handle. Need to move away from this marker a little bit. A unique bluefin? I don't know. I have some over here. So I'm using the trolling octopus. It's the only one I have. I got it from a Twitch drop. So that's the setup I was using for the regular one. Well, for using that for all of the tuna. Let me see if I can find anything for the unique. Oh. I was actually looking up. Yeah, I've had tons of stuff on that setup. There's a unique. There's a unique yellowfin around here. Oh, here it is. That was on a plug. Oh, it's only trophy? So the unique yellowfin I got on the plug. Right now I'm trying to get the grouper. I'm moving backwards at 3 knots. Okay. I don't know how I was doing that at 0%. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, I think they tell you that originally when you first start the game, but then unless you're looking for it, it's pretty hidden. All right, go cast some stuff out again. I'm just trying it for this mission. And I think the biggest hook I have right now are these fabulous 14s. Because right now for this mission, you need 2 trolling fish, 198 pounds and up. and 2 fish using bottom rods 198 pounds and up. 198.42. Can't get spiny lobster right now unless I want to buy a bunch of bait coin and then buy them. Where are you? And I don't think I can buy trolling hooks either yet. Yeah, that's not till next level. Saltwater. Yeah, I can get 18s, but again, so right now the biggest thing I have is 14. I'm getting youngs, so that might not be the best setup. Which is, I mean, it's not a big deal. Mark for the jobfish mission. It's right over here. I know it because I kept it. Oh, I saw that Maldives is releasing on PlayStation tomorrow. And if everything goes according to plan, I would assume it's going to be on Xbox in 2 weeks. That's usually about how long it takes. Because usually once it gets released on PlayStation, it's about a 2 week wait to get certified. That it does. That it does. Can you get grouper at night as well? Well, then, since this peak is not looking so good right now, I'll move tonight. Let's turn off the sun. Sometimes its flashlight's like blinding when it hits things. Let me reposition these rods just in case. But I will say that these young grouper, they put up a pretty good fight. I thought it was a bigger fish. And I like how they keep coming after the bait as it's dropping down. I should have. Oh, hold on. I should have bought a third setup just to hold on to it. What is this rod? It's probably going to cost a lot to do it here, but I don't mind. And that's not bottom rod. Wait a minute. What am I using? I am using the Aqua Strike. Interesting. Okay. It's going to be expensive as all hell. Get another one. Is that what I was using? I don't even know. Oh, I don't even have it on me. Did I buy the wrong reel? I probably did. What was I supposed to get? What did I buy? Oh, I did buy the wrong one. Okay. Okay, I was supposed to buy that one. Well, that's fine by me. What am I using? I am using one of those. Okay. So let's use that. Oh, I need another sinker. Did. But I don't have any bells. I don't think you can buy them here. The indeterminate tackle, yes, they were. Oh, you can. Cool. Okay. I think they're over here. Yep. Oh, and I lost the strike. Ah, crap. Oh, well, we got one. Speaking of sunken cars, man, my area got slammed with floods. So many people lost a lot of stuff. So it's so bad. I think there were still cars in an underground parking garage that are just completely flooded. And oh joy, we have 4 more days of rain coming. So this is another small one that's on the rod I'm holding right now. I have no clue what's on that one. But I think that one might not be a strike. That one might have actually set the hook. Not sure. Oh, it was a strike. Okay. I am on Xbox and there is no crossplay. What level are you? Because I could probably help you out with some information. Ah, 56. So probably Blue Crab Island. You could do Weeping Willow. Some people do. It's a toss up between Willow or Blue Crab Island. Especially if you do the oversized mixes. For Willow. Ugh. This thing is like a cow. Oh, you have Kaiji. Okay. I have some markers. Were they fixing the oversized car? I do have some markers for this location. It's just I'm kind of dealing with a fat sea cow. So once I get this out, I'll pull up my markers. This thing is not cooperating. So in Japan, there's actually a bunch of spots you can go to. You're not limited to really any one spot. For tuna, for instance, you can get a bunch. Yeah, tuna, marlin, probably like giant grouper if they're really big. I don't know what their XP is. Tunas give quite a bit. And unless you can pull out marlins a lot, the tuna might still be top. I'm almost there. So I have a couple spots. Hey, it's the biggest young one so far. Okay. So, it's a couple spots. This is where I've been going for a lot of tuna and mahi, but you probably won't have to worry about the mahi. I put a navigation buoy here. 7294. To bring up the tablet, you use triangle. Hitting triangle, as long as the boat's not on, hitting triangle will pull up your tablet. So that's the buoy. This is the yellowfin marker. So that is from the missions. That's doing the rental boat missions. And I basically go from like that marker all the way down. Just go back and forth between those markers. So when you have the tablet, you hit square. You'll have a plus on the right. It's gray. You can scroll up or down with the left analog stick. You would hit X to set a marker. It'll ask you if you want to set it on the fish. Otherwise, hit no. And then you just have to move around the map. And at the top left, you have your date, your weather, and then right below the wind speed is where you have the coordinates. So you just have to do it manually. You can share markers with people on the same system, but otherwise you would have to mark them manually. Like I said, I go from this marker, basically from the buoy, but I scroll from this marker to here. Now, to troll is really easy. I have to reset my position anyway. So basically, trolling, it's really simple. Let me just pull this stuff out. Actually, I'll leave that rod there. So basically, you just cast out your casting rod. I just have a bait thing right now. And then you put it in the rod holder. It's going to be up. I don't even know what the DLC boat has, if it has more than 2. Probably does. But you would hold L1. But you would hold the rod in your hand. If you hold L1, you can push up, right, down, or left to put things in rod stands. So you put it in your boat. Turn your boat on. What I do for trolling is go to 10% speed until you get to 5 knots and drop it down to 1. And I will stay in this position until I have a bite. When you have a bite, drop speed of your boat to 0. Hit X to go to the back, and then just grab your rod and start reeling in. So the spot I gave you is the lower right side. I catch a ton of tuna there and some marlin. And over here is a really popular spot. This is probably the best spot from what I've seen. I think it goes from like here to here. So somewhere around negative 29.23 by 429. Doing this whole curve, probably about here of 242, 3360. I don't know what rod and reel and setup comes with the DLC. I can tell you what I've used. Trolling octopuses with the squid chains. That works. That works for a lot of stuff. I've caught most of my tuna on these. Where is it? These plugs work as well. You can put squid chains on the plugs. But from what I've seen, these trolling octopuses do really well. So the detailed map is from doing the glitch on deck mission. It's for the rental boat. After there's 5 missions you have to do to get the map. You start off with Meowtenance. You catch 5 Japanese jack mackerels and 5 Japanese anchovies. And then you have the map missions. Westward bound. They tell you where to go and what to use anyway. The Southern Strait. Heading east. And North Expedition. Once you do that final... Oh, sorry, you have to do the Leaping Whale and Sandy Island Trek. Once you do these missions, you will unlock the detailed map. I thought it was part of the DLC. I guess not. It's probably because it's a normal mission. Well, once you do those missions, you'll get the map. But squid chains attached to the trolling octopus works for a lot of things. You will catch most of the tuna on that. All right, good luck, have fun. Those markers are the best ones that I've seen for tuna. In Marlin. Already. Gotta go back a little bit more. Okay, that rod's down. But we are getting there. I mean, that's the fish been getting bigger and bigger. That's good. But yeah, I probably will not be really getting anything too big with this setup until maybe the next level. Because I think 86 you get the fabulous point hook 15. And even though I'm obviously not juggling rods, I'd rather have three things in the water and hopefully get something good. $5.68? Oofy. That's big fish. I just find it funny with the rental boat. You can't even bring that in. You can't even keep that. one of the reasons why I don't have the boat is if I'm going to spend the money, if I have the money, I would wait for the Maldives. Because they do limit you really badly with this boat. But it does a great job. I mean, besides that limit, and you don't know about speed, it does its job pretty well. Oh, I assumed it was the slowest. Which, let's be honest, 10 knots more is a pretty good jump. Seeing as how the max this boat has is 20. So that's going an extra half speed. I guess nothing wants to take the bait. Oh, that was weird. Everything was all the way down. But okay, we got something. Whatever this is, okay, I didn't even know there was a strike on that third one. But whatever this is not that big. Didn't change his grip, so it's not overly big. This thing has the worst view. Well, at least as you're freaking driving, trying to look out the windshield. They forgot to put a little Windex on it. Yeah, whatever this is, maybe about 110 pounds. Out to the water. I want to know what this is. You try to do both rods. This is much bigger than the other one, so I think I'll just hold on to this rod. The other one's probably like 105, 110 pounds. This one's a little bit bigger. Did that one come off? I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. I'll lose that fish on that rod, and that's fine. I'd rather lose that one than lose this one, because this one's really putting up a fight. I would say this one's probably about 135, 140. Speaking of seagulls, there's not. Oh my god, where'd that line go? Is that fish still attached? Not no more. I know this is not 198. It's nowhere even near that. Because this is at least moving somewhat. Even though it's really fighting and going farther out, it's not close to that. And that's one of the things, like, it just takes some time getting used to when you're playing the game to know, like, the limit of the rod, the fish you're fighting, what you're going to expect. I remember when I was playing Blue Crab Island, and whatever setup I had, it was not good enough for, like, the drums. Those max weight, unique drums. And I always knew when I had one. Because if the line ever went out, like 200-300 feet, somewhere around there, I knew it was a drum. The tarpon would fight too, but those drums were just a different beast. With this, I would say this is about 135, maybe 140 max. It's funny, I always see it say strike timed out on 4, but don't hear the bell ever. Permits put up a good fight, but permits in real life put up good fights. Because from what I remember, from the people that I know that have fished for them, like they've snapped like 100-pound line when it's like a 40-pound fish. 'Cause they're just so fast. Hey, now I hear the bell. Now, the one good thing about fishing at Blue Crab Island is there's one of those spots where you can stand in the mangroves in the northeast of the map. It's where everybody goes. But if a fish ever touches the mangroves, you can drag them right to you. Doesn't matter how big it is. It can't swim through the mangroves, obviously, because it's solid. So it just flops through them. So if you have like a fish that you've been fighting for a while, and if you can get it over there, ooh, it's good. You have it happen every once in a while with the Congo when you're fighting the Nile perch. If they ever get too far ahead of you, sometimes they run into the ground on the shore. This is actually putting up a lot bigger fight than the other 3 did. Probably still young, unless it went from young to regular, which would also make sense. I don't know what the regular size are. Oh yeah, again, next week, Monday and Wednesday will not be Fishing Planet. Friday and Saturday will be. I just don't know what Monday and Wednesday are going to be. Four, strike timed out. 4, bait was pulled too far away. They really like that rod. Okay, we're getting close. Maybe. Okay. Hey, we got one. Holy crap, I did not expect that. I did not expect that to be over 198 pounds. Oof, he's a big one. Catch all fish species of common form in Kaiji No Ri. I need to set that as a marker. That surprised me. It puts up a really good fight. Eh? What is going on here? Did I just get another fish by troll? Okay. I don't know what would have hit this. That was actually surprising. I didn't expect to catch a fish via trolling with regular hooks. I thought you only had to use the trolling hooks. I wasn't expecting it. I was getting back into position. I was actually getting back into position to end the stream here for tonight. Because I've been live for about 3 hours. Really? Wow. Like I said, I was just surprised because I just started driving away. I wasn't expecting something to hit this. Oh. So are the trolling hooks used for all deaths, or like why have two different hooks then? Go fishing. Huh. I mean, you are right. If you're going to be trolling, just use lures. Oh, and it was a young group. That's funny. I mean, to be fair, you can do that with a lot of stuff. It doesn't stay pinned, which is probably good. Wow. Hey, I have a question. Can you use this fish finder for like any location now? Or is it just for the sea? 'Cause that's gonna be cool. Oh, we are farther away than I wanted to be. Let's get a little closer. Well, that's boring. I'm still surprised that that thing was so big. I thought it would be a little bit bigger than this one. I think we're getting close to the end of this. I think there's 16 missions, and this is 15. Hey, what was exploring? Okay, we got the bottom. Got that. Is there a mastering one? No. I thought there was another one I did. Yeah, so after this, there's one more mission. Alrighty, I'll save this for Friday. It's not knocked over. Yeah, it's actually working out pretty well, even though it is only a 14. So the hook is getting me a lot of young groupers. At least I do know that you can use 14 for the size I need. And then trolling, and I'm assuming for trolling, I should probably set that up. I need some bigger fish, so maybe that. It's the only squid chain I have right now. But yeah, I'll have to do that on Friday. Finish this and then do the trolling. That's good. The trolling one's going to take some time, only because you don't have a lot of bigger stuff that you can use, and the squid chains right now are only level 86 unless you want to buy them with Bitcoin. Those are squid jigs, wrong things. Yeah, right now they're only big coins until the next level. And then you can buy 3 of them. But that's going to be on Friday. So I just want to say thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your help, Wingnut. I'm going to save some of this information. I will be back on Friday. This Saturday, there won't be a stream, but next week, starting next week, there will be. Should be a stream every Saturday. And then, like I said, Monday and Wednesday, it's going to be something else. And then Friday and Saturday are going to be Fishing Planet. Until the Maldives come. Because if I do have the money, I will probably buy the boat. Whatever comes out on Xbox. And then start doing Maldives. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you all next time. Take care.